Hello everyone, welcome to AKS IAS main section of free initiative. This is Santosh Koka. Today we will discuss one important question. Before that, we will check small information. APSc Group 2 English medium classes have been started. Our services including digital classrooms, time-bound completion of syllabus, state level test series and updated study material, also monthly current affairs magazine. For more information, you can call these numbers. So today we will discuss, already yesterday I have given 5 important questions regarding our science and technology part 1 section 1, role of biotechnology and applications of genetic engineering, bioremediation and impact of food safety laws, and also recent trends in organic farming, common bacterial and viral infections, outbreaks of diseases like cholera and malaria, and fundamental concepts of immunity and mRNA vaccines. Out of this question, I have given one important question to write and upload in the AKS app, right? So that is we are going to discuss. Question for 3rd October 2024, paper 5 section 2, modern trends in application of knowledge of science. Describe the common bacterial and viral infections prevalent in India and their public health implications. What preventive measures can be adopted during outbreaks of diseases like cholera and malaria? After reading, we need to focus on our 3 steps before writing answer, right? First important thing is question reading. Within 1 minute, we need to focus on identifying different keywords and question tags here. What is the topic? Common bacterial and viral infections. Very important topic regarding our section 2, right? So how many parts are there? 2 parts are there. First important thing is need to write some common bacterial and infections, viral infections, and also public health implications. Second part, preventive measures can be adopted during outbreaks of diseases, right? So coming to question tags, here describe is first important question tag. Here we need to focus on just providing information, detailed information, that is that's it. Next, what is general keyword question tag, no need to worry here, right? Next, coming to keywords, here we need to focus on identifying different keywords here. First important thing is we need to give some introduction of common bacterial and viral infections especially, and also then we need to focus on implication, that is majorly impact, right? Next, coming to second part of the question, preventive measures, what need to be done. Already we are every day we are writing before conclusion, right? Needed measures can be adopted during outbreaks of diseases like cholera and malaria, right? So here if you create a structure here, first we need to provide some information, that is common bacterial and also viral diseases we need to focus on. Next important thing is we can provide some information regarding public health implications especially, right? Implications, that is also very important according to the question of demand, right? Next, preventive measures also, preventive measures, that is also have given, right? So this is the perfect structure. Beyond that, no need to write any other. But here coming to in the particular first and second part, we can also provide some reasons here, reasons for these viral and bacterial infections, right? So other than that, no need to worry creating structure, simple structure, right? So next step is brainstorming. Within 1 minute, we can recall our important keywords related to our topic. Here we can talk about related to some reports, etc., right? For example, WHO, World Health Organization's report need to be included here. Otherwise, we can include so many facts and data, especially regarding deaths or some important infectious numbers, right? That is also very important. Or we can talk about some important initiatives taken by India, right? National immunization policy is there, right? Our national immunization program is there, right? Very, very important. Other than that, we have some important topics related to particular issues, whatever. We have some important awareness programs also, right? Or we can talk about Swachh Bharat mission, right? That is also very important regarding the cleanliness or sanitation, right? So other than that, we can talk about some majorly we need to focus on some important diseases, right? Diseases and viral infections here. We need to give some examples also here. Other than that, we can talk about, or finally we can include SDGs also, Sustainable Development Goals related to health and importantly public health, right? So these are the important keywords in the brainstorm session. Next, presenting the answer. If we manage first and second step within time, we can complete our answer, writing the answer within 6 to 8 minutes. That is our strategy, right? So coming to introduction part, here we are going to write CA introduction, right? Every time we are writing CA introduction only. According to recent important data also we can talk about here, right? Data or also report, right? Especially 2024 or 2023 is enough, right? So for example, India has been grappling with a surge of infections such as dengue, malaria and tuberculosis, right? For instance, in 2023 itself, India saw a rise in dengue cases across urban regions, especially Delhi, Maharashtra and whatever we have in particularly Hyderabad and Chennai, etc., right? So that is also very important, need to include examples also. Other than that, we can include here some background means, especially here we can define, simply we can define the bacterial, what is bacterial infection and also viral infection simply, right? So we can provide some examples here only, right? So a bacterial infection is a disease caused by harmful bacteria that multiply or release toxins in the body. That is clearly we are indicating that, right? So because examiner, we need to assume that examiner doesn't know anything, right? So we need to give some proper flow, we need to show some flow and continuity in our answer, then only we can get more marks compared to others, right? So next, coming to body part, here we can talk about here regions are whatever we have according to the structure, bacterial and viral infections, right? So here we need to focus on providing some simplistic answer. Here we need to use our smart method here, right? Everybody is using only content, but we can also use some flowcharts here, right? Flowcharts, these type of questions, so much time or space will be taken regarding these writing each and every nonsense here, right? So because common bacterial viral infections are so many are there, but for these important definitions and examples and also reasons and also impacts, it will take almost 2 pages, right? So other than that, we can include some flowcharts or diagrams, right? Or we can also use simple method is table, right? If you create one table, for example, bacterial infection and viral infection, right? 2 columns, right? Here we can talk about some important, what is this, for example, facts, some facts we can give, right? Around how much infectious cases are there around the world or something, right? Facts we can give, or regions for infections, right? So other than that, we can give impact, right? Public health impact also, that is second part of our second keyword of the first part of the question, right? We can also provide public health impact here also, implications, right? So very simple. If you take one disease here, for example, here we can take TB, we can take here, for example, cholera, right? So we can take another example like typhoid, right? These type of facts we need to include here, some important facts, right? Names of particular bacterial infections or viral infections, we can create some column for names and also facts and also regions and also impact. This is perfect outlook compared to other important factual information or writing content more, right? So it will be use or it will be waste our time or and also space here, right? So other than that, we can create this. Other than that, we can also include some flowcharts separately for bacterial infection, right? Or we can use some viral infections, right? Other flowchart, using 2 flowcharts here we can manage it, right? So this is the smartest work here. Next, coming to our second part, whatever we have preventive measures can be adopted during outbreaks of diseases. Before that, we can talk about public health implications separately, right? Public health implications, that is also very important here. because we need to talk each and every keyword mentioned in the question here, especially, right? So each and every one, whatever we have, including for bacterial infections, for example, we have TB. For TB, what is the important public health impact? We have healthcare resources training, right? It affects productivity and increases mortality, right? For example, for cholera, we have some issues like recent outbreaks in Kerala and Maharashtra also. Example, several dehydration is very important, right? And also it leads to some morbidity in the death in the children also, especially, right? So next we have typhoid. For typhoid like issues, we can talk about some reasons also: contaminated food and water. For example, public health impact, we can include rural health system. Whatever we have, rural health system burden, right? Burden on rural health system, right? All these are bacterial infections. And also we can talk about viral infections, public health implications, etc., right? For example, here we can take dengue. For this, public health impacts are very much important here. Urban health infrastructure is very much overwhelming, right? So increases economic burden also. That is also very important. Next we have some hepatitis. Hepatitis also very important. That is also chronic liver diseases, especially, right? So it leads to also cancer also, very important. We have other important viral infection is influenza also we have, right? For example, H1N1. Almost in 2022 itself, swine flu cases increased in Rajasthan as far as 400 around, right? So for example, it can take here public health impact, causing panic and strain on emergency healthcare services, right? In especially rural urban areas also, right? All these important public health implications can be written in separately. If you use separate flowcharts, writings only related examples and also these particular reasons, right? So if you use these table, for example, including names of particular diseases or facts, from some facts or data regarding the deaths or morbidity issues or infectious issues, right? Other than that, we can include reasons. If you include reasons separately, impact also included in the table, no need to write separately about public health implications here, right? So next, finally, we can talk about some preventive measures, like including what is that? Like cholera and malaria. Like means here not only cholera and malaria, we need to focus on adopting during outbreaks of diseases like cholera and malaria, and also everyone, right? For everything we need to focus on providing some important measures here, right? So for example, here we can talk about some safe water supply, right? Safe water supply is very important to eradicate these type of diseases, right? For example, spread of cholera we can reduce, right? For example, we have Swachh Bharat. We can talk about Swachh Bharat mission, right here. For example, right? So it reduced open defecation, also improving sanitation and indirectly decreasing the cholera cases in rural areas, especially, right? Other than that, we can talk about vaccination. Vaccination also very important thing. National immunization program is very much important here, need to be included, has been crucial in controlling cholera outbreaks by distributing our oral cholera vaccines also. OCV is very, very important in high risk areas, right? So mass vaccination reduces this mortality rate also, right? So next we can talk about some vector borne control, like we can include whatever used in the keyword, mentioned in the keyword, question keyword, right? Malaria type of issues. Insecticide treated nets can be used, or indoor spraying of insecticides can be used to reduce mosquito population here, right? For example, WHO's 2023's report mentioned India's malaria cases declined by 17% in 2023 due to effective vector control measures. Already we have taken some measures but need to be improved, right? So next, public awareness also very important here. Public awareness and health education, right? That is also very important here. So here we can talk about some campaigns, like already we have seen some dengue free Delhi, right? Very much important. It raised awareness about vector control and disease prevention, right? Other than that, increased community involvement is very important here. Community involvement, that is also very important. So these type of preventive measures can be can control these diseases especially. And also rapid diagnosis are also need to be included here. Rapid diagnosis and whatever we have treatments also, right? So here the rapid diagnostic kits for malaria and cholera type of diseases ensures early detection and containment of diseases, right? It can reduce or prevents the spread of infection, right? That is very important. So before in the conclusion part, we can connect our 1 to 1.5 futuristic line. Here if we follow some measures, here also we can talk about some digital health, especially in this digital era. We cannot conclude our answer without including health in digital intervention, right? Digital health mechanism or interventions are very important here for early detection, or more robust immunization programs and community driven health campaigns are very important. For example, we can talk about AI and also quantum computing. Also we can talk about Internet of Things, etc., right? In medicine especially, right? Health issues. Okay, so other than that, we can talk about some including some SDGs, especially regarding our health, right? So this is the perfect structure according to our keywords mentioned in the question. So let's check today's answer written by Srisha. Recently India record grade 1 group of mpox for virus in Kerala, right? Recently included virus, very good. CA introduction, right? So next, India is prevalent to many bacterial and viral infections. It was included like a static or background. India people spend 47% of pocket money for health issues. This is also good report. 3 types of diseases infections frequently in India. Bacterial, right, also included here, and also viral diseases, COVID-19, HIV, hepatitis, chickenpox, etc. Very good. And protozoan diseases also, like malaria, right? Sleeping sickness, etc. Very good. So public health implications, whatever we have in the second keyword of the first part, right? These diseases are transmitted from one to another, like mosquitoes, animals, air, water, etc. Very good. The occurrence of these diseases may reduce immunity efficiency of individual, also throughout the marginalized property people, right? Expenses, hospital expenses are also very high. Despite some diseases having preventive measures like vaccines, unaware of these measures also ample diseases for occurrence. Polio vaccine, DPT vaccine, etc. Very good. Unhealthy people leading to inefficient working population, which leads to outcomes of economic growth, also very important point this is, right? So here economic burden also very important, right? Preventive measures to be taken for outbreaks of cholera and malaria is also mentioned here. This is for example, cholera, bacterial disease caused by whatever we have vibrio cholerae transmitted. Next, we have preventive measures also included. Maintain hygiene and sanitation, washing hands properly before taking food, avoid using of contaminated food, taking boiled and cooled water. There is no vaccine for cholera and preventive measures should be taken. Very good. Malaria, this is a protozoan disease caused by female anopheles mosquito, right? So next, to remove whatever we have preventive measures for malaria included. Remove stagnated water near living places to reduce mosquito growth. Use mosquito nets and repellents, very good. And also use drug Vitine after attacking with malaria. There is no vaccine for malaria and preventive measures should be taken. Very good. So despite India is prevalent to all these diseases, government funding more in healthcare in the theme of health for all to reach SDG 3, good health and well-being in the post in the part of our Viksit Bharat. Very good. So good connection of our objective and also regarding health. Very good. So finally, In this part, some important measures, whatever we have national immunization, whatever we have program, right, that is also need to be included. Other than that, we have some Delhi, whatever Delhi dengue free, right, that is also very campaigns also need to be included here, right. These type of issues need to be included here and there, otherwise everything okay. Here static part also included, including some report. And also finally, here, not only preventive measures to be taken for outbreaks of not only cholera and malaria, we need to give holistical measures, right? So some need to focus on some keywords here, especially focusing on keywords. Here, preventive measures can be adopted during outbreaks of diseases like cholera and malaria. We need to focus on providing holistic means sanitization, vaccination, right, whatever we have, public awareness, health infrastructure, etc. We need to focus on providing. Here some diversion, not exactly diversion, some little diversion was there, right. Please focus on keywords. Overall, here for this question we can provide 5 out of 10 marks. Very good. So keep it up, right. Next, coming to main section, day 86, question for 4th October 2024, paper 4, economy and development, section 1, Indian economy and development. 5 most expected questions I'm giving now, that is related to nominal and real national income, and also second related to poverty and human poverty index, and also PM Kisan scheme, and also structure of the Indian banking sector, RBI's monetary policy measures. And also fourth question is tax structure in India, GST reform, and also 12th 5-year plan and Niti Aayog. So examination, the examination may be in the future, whatever we have in the upcoming examinations, they may ask these type of questions, whatever already discussed, two parts questions, right. Maybe they can ask 3 parts of the question also, right. That's why we are taking these type of questions also for practice, right. Out of these 5 questions, I will give 1 question for tomorrow for writing. Okay. So please write and upload in the AKS app. Thank you very much. All the very best.